as you're going through this pool buying process or just research, you might be wondering, how is a pool even priced out? Does size determine the cost? Well, through this video, we're gonna be going through a few of the key items that will help determine that. My name is Jake Priest, and I am a sales designer here at Shasta Pools, and I've been in the pool industry for about 6 years now. First, we can even talk about how a pool is even priced out to begin with. A lot of people think it could be length or it could be width, and that's not necessarily true. There's 3 key factors that go into the cost of your pool. 1, perimeter. 2, the surface area. 3, the depth. Now, the perimeter of the pool is going to be the rim of the bowl of your pool. So to give you an example, if a company has a base pool of 80 linear feet of perimeter, let's say I had an 80-foot long rope and I connected the ends and we made a knot and we turned it into whatever shape we want, that perimeter would never change. Second is the surface area. That's going to be the top of the water. So your length and width have a little bit to do with that. So there's a square footage that a lot of companies use to determine that price. And then third is the depth. How deep does your pool go? So oftentimes the deeper the pool, the larger the pool. And the deeper you go, it's just a bigger hole that the company has to build, which can increase the cost of the pool. Now you might be thinking, where does gallons come into play? So we're talking about perimeter, surface area, and depth, and I know a common question is, what about gallons? So really, generally speaking, gallons don't have much to do with the cost of your pool. The reason being is that you might have an 8-foot deep pool, but it's smaller, therefore there's more gallons because it's a larger body of water, and you have big Baja shelves or benches that could be eating up space in that water. So the gallons matters more on the water chemistry side, not the overall cost of your pool. Now, generally speaking, a perfect rectangle could be the most cost-effective option. The reason being, it's easy to determine the perimeter and the surface area. Where things can get more complicated is if it's a freeform or a highly complicated geometric pool, your lengths and widths might be all over the place. So that's where things can get really complicated. So that's why we rely on perimeter, surface area, and depth for those projects. At the end of the day, whether it's a straight line pool, incredibly modern, if it's a free form that's longer, or a Grecian pool that's right in the middle of your yard, this is a permanent investment that we want you to enjoy. So more than anything, we want to make sure that you are happy with your decision. Once you've made a decision on what path you want to go to, what shape fits best in your yard, feel free to draw a picture, send us screenshots, send that on over to us, and we would love to meet with you to design your pool. Or if you want to take a swing at pricing out your potential pool, visit our pricing calculator.